Hey, Warren Eckstein here. Okay, take me serious on this because a lot of people think, when I first started talking about many years ago that dogs can suffer from a midlife crisis, but people were suggesting that maybe the men in the white coat should come looking for me. I was giving too much credit to dogs and they can't really suffer a midlife crisis. Well, shame on them. Middle age and contentment don't always go hand in hand. Let's face it. When people get to that midlife age, when people go through their midlife crisis, what do? Maybe they change jobs, they change their hair color, maybe they change their wives, they change their husbands, new car, new clothes, new job, any number of things. Basically, the bottom line is this. When it comes to a midlife crisis, it's time to reinvigorate the dog's body and the dog's mind. And dogs can suffer from their own midlife crisis. Take it from me. I want you to hear me out on this one. Very often people will go adopt a dog or purchase a dog. I prefer adoption, but they'll do either. And what often happens is this is the love of their life for their entire lives, but after a year or two, it's the same old walk, the same old food, the same old toys, even if they knew they buy the same ones, the same people coming over all the time, the same people you bump into the neighborhood, the same dogs in the neighborhood, the same car. Boring. So the bottom line is, as our dogs get older and things start to kind of get into a specific pattern, boredom can set in, and with boredom comes a midlife crisis. And I mean this seriously. I have seen dogs go through either depression when they get to that point where they're not getting the same amount of attention they used to get or the quality of attention they used to get. Very often things start to change. So they can become a little lethargic, they can become depressed. But on the other end, and this is something I deal with literally hundreds of times, is the dog can actually start becoming, how can I put this, Peck's bad boy. What do I mean by that? They got a tremendous amount of attention when they were puppies. If they peed on the floor, they got attention. If they chewed things, they got attention. If they dug holes, they got attention. So I've seen dogs actually revert to looking towards any kind of attention. If it's not getting the positive attention it used to get, it's going to look for the negative attention. So make sure as our dogs get older, they reach that midlife area, keep their life interesting. Remember, you are your dog's entire life. You regulate their food, you regulate their exercise, you regulate their socialization. So before you say, hey, this guy Warren's a little nuts talking about dogs in a midlife crisis, think about it. Think about how much more time you might have spent with your dog, or even cats, but primarily your dog is a puppy. Are you spending the same amount of time with them now? Are you busier now? Perhaps you got married and have children now. Is your dog suffering from that? Just make sure you keep your dogs mentally and physically stimulated. And I promise you, they won't be asking for a new car, a new job, or your schnauzer's not going to be coming in asking for purple hair. So remember, think about it. Yeah, we can have fun with calling it a doggy midlife crisis, but pretty much that's exactly what it is. Remember, if you start noticing the changes in your dog, if he seems a little bored or not as excited about going for that walk as he used to be, maybe it's just time to change the way you're doing things on a daily basis. I'm Warren Eckstein. Remember, give those pups a big hug and a kiss for me.